from IntelliRise. Well, today we'll study about the different styling which could be done with the buttons by using CSS3. Well, let's start with a normal question which is being asked, that how we can change the color of the button. Well, the answer is we use this background color with our button. Well, what I have done, I have used 3 buttons and I've defined the class so that I could use the styling with these classes. First one, I have written text as black, blue and red, as I've defined these colors as my background color in my 3 buttons. The normal styling which would be followed in all 3 buttons would be that background color, border which is none, color I've used white, the text color basically. Padding is 15 pixels and 32 pixels as per the x-axis and y-axis. The text alignment is center, font size is 16 pixels and cursor is pointer. Well, the changes what I want with my button 2 and button 3 I have defined is that my background color should be changed in blue, and for the next one I have used this red. Well, this is the hexa color code and here I have defined the name of the color. Well, what I have done, I have written the class as button2 because I want that this similar styling should be followed here instead of the background color should be changed. So let's save it and run it in our browser. Well, this is how your output would be. This is your black color button, blue and red. This is your cursor styling. It is showing a pointer. Here you can see that now it's an arrow shape, then it's coming to a pointer shape. Well, next is that how we can change the size of the button. Well, it is very easy. What you'll do is we'll change the size. I have defined a normal button styling with the background color. This color I have used, the text color I have used black. I have given the text align center, display which is inline block. We'll be studying this, how this display attribute and what is this importance of this display property. And then margin, cursor I'm using pointer again, and button, my first button should have the font size 10 pixels and my button 2 should have 22 pixels. And I've defined the class button1 and second button with button 2. I've told you that how this class name is given so that we could use this whole styling including this, the changes which I want. Let's save it and see the changes. Well, this is your 10 pixel size button and this is your 22 pixel size button. Well, it's really easy. Now, how we can design circular button. For circular button, you have to just use this border radius property which I have used. Like, okay, I'll show you. I've this same code which I've used earlier, but I've more used this border radius. For my first button I've written my border radius 6 pixels and for button 2 I've written 50%. Either you can use the pixels or you can define the percentage of the radius you want this button to get shrinked into the circular shape. And I have, what I'll do, I'll just save this and I'll show you the output. Well, this is how your circular button is shown. Your 10 pixels button with this rounded corners. This is because of the 6 pixels which you have mentioned, and this is the 50% which you have mentioned in your border radius property. Next is how we can design the disabled button. For defining the disabled button, what we have to do is, I've taken two buttons, a normal button and a disabled button. I've just simply mentioned in the class as disabled, and with the disabled property I have written opacity. I've defined that opacity as 0.6, so that you know this disabled button is shown as when it's non-clickable, and cursor I've written not allowed. Well, I'll show you that what impact is. In the normal button you'll see the pointer, in the disabled button you will see nothing because I've mentioned not allowed. I'll save this and I'll show you how it happens. This is my normal button where I could see that my pointer is getting changed, my cursor is getting changed to a pointer, while in disabled button I have written not allowed. That's why it is showing this shade. And I have also defined the opacity 0.6, that's why it is showing an opaque button. Well, that's how you could do styling with your buttons and make it seem more beautiful. Well, that's all for today. Stay tuned to intellilearn.in for more updates. Thank you.